So, for context, I'm a French software engineering student, and the world is presented to us as a requirement. You have to go abroad to get your diploma. I'm serious, it's like we have to go abroad. Some students might look for the easiest route, maybe the closest country. But I wanted to travel as far as I could. That was like the bare minimum. I wanted a country that felt safe as well. I wanted a country that spoke English, so I could improve my English skills. Also a country that had a very different culture from French culture, and in a larger scale from Western culture. And finally, it still needed to meet my school requirements, which was to do a web development internship. As you can see, I really did not have any specific place I would say that I really wanted to go, right? It was just me wanting to go abroad, far in a different culture. That was all I wanted. I needed a destination that ticked all the boxes before I could let my steps follow. And out of 194 countries, we ended up choosing Malaysia. It was definitely one of the best ones. That's all I have to say. And we ended up finding an internship. So what else could we ask for more? By the way, we stayed 3 months in Malaysia. Now that we had the country, it was just a matter of time. As the school year came to an end, spend time with family, friends. Then suddenly, time to go.
Today we are traveling to Malaysia.
That's when it hit me. It's one of those trips that you talk about and dream about, but can't really imagine until you're truly in the airport with your passport in your hand. And as crazy as it sounds, I found home 10,000 kilometers away. Building a website for a vegan restaurant, having never eaten vegan food in my life. But honestly, it was incredible. And outside the code, life was happening. Joining a badminton club, partying, shopping, discovering, having fun. In the middle of East Asia, I realized that reality, tastes, smells, looks different from what any textbook could ever describe. We lived to the fullest because we weren't expecting anything. We have no expectations, no supposed to be, just the willingness to learn from the inside. I learned that we have so much to discover from one another when we go beyond what we think we know, beyond the stereotypes, beyond how we were taught to eat, to interact, or to function. When you come in with open arms, ready to embrace new cultures, different values, and entirely new perceptions of reality, I feel like something shifts. You start to see yourself in the process, see how I adapted and where I struggled, because I did struggle. I think it all shows you what you're truly made of, you know? Maybe this might be the greatest beauty in traveling. I think traveling beyond what you know makes you embrace life differently. There is no single reality, there's only the experience. It's been 5 months since we came back from our trip to Malaysia. And the tourist in me is gone. Only the traveler remains. Because when a trip is over, memories and growth is all that's left.